See, how do you get through to someone and give them a tether when they're just like, get fucked? Okay, hi guys, it is time for Riverdale. I'm really excited for this episode. The promo for it looked crazy, and I want to get right into this. Things are finally coming to a head. I feel like this last, like, a few episodes of this season, not few episodes, I guess, like 4 or 5 episodes of the season have gone by so slow. I keep thinking, like, oh, is it the finale? Oh, is it the finale? When's the finale? Is next episode the finale? And every time, still not. But really excited nonetheless. I'm getting this close to losing my shit with Percival. This close. I do want to get right into this though, guys. Just a reminder that if you want to watch the whole episode along with me, so not edited like it is on YouTube, the link at the top of my description will take you to my Patreon, and there, under one tier, you can get every single show and every episode I've ever reacted to, uncut, and the full thing, so you can watch along with me and not have any interruptions. And if you're interested in that, definitely check it out. Otherwise, they will still be, oh my god, I can't talk today. They are still going to be on YouTube, just heavily edited. But other than that, let's get this episode, guys.
And we know that he sees baby Anthony as a major threat to his future.
We know that the Pickens family has a long
I don't know why I
history
honored the
with
guns,
Riverdale.
but I like that they're protecting him.
You said it's like he didn't even exist before showing up in Riverdale. So where the hell did he come from then?
Drilling down, what does Percival want?
Maybe he's
What does he
not
actually want? The apocalypse?
Percival.
No, I think that's only if he doesn't get what he wants.
In the meantime, we should make Percival believe that it's business as usual in Riverdale.
It is kind of crazy though, because like Tabitha knows exactly the answer to all of these questions, but she can't say yet because she's like Doctor Strange. She can't say what's gonna happen or it won't happen. That would eat you alive. Don't touch him. Sorry. Oof. I don't know why that aggression came out.
You can't lose your mind, and you mustn't breathe a word about this to anyone, okay?
It's your sister. Holy shit.
There's theory that some mind readers aren't really reading minds, but opening portals into people's psychic landscapes and stepping through them.
Oh.
You're not just a mind reader, but also a portal opener.
Yeah, in the same way that you thought you were a
America
time
Chavez.
traveler, but you're actually an angel.
I hope they keep their powers low-key. Although I do have a feeling that it's going to be a situation where it's like they're only going to have this storyline and only going to have their powers for this season. That's going to be the plot of this season, and they're going to be gone.
Do you want to go dimension hopping with me?
Aw. Thought you'd never ask.
And broadcast the live execution of 3 traitors to our cause, Reggie and Marty Mantle and Kevin Keller.
Come again?
Alice, we're on the verge of war.
I hope she didn't actually let him in her head that time. Oh, shit.
This scheme reeks of Reggie. Where is he?
He's being put to death.
currently indisposed.
Then how in the hell do they have control over it? Like, I'm pretty sure it's still Reggie's.
By any means necessary.
Okay.
Fine.
Bitch. Oh. Why am I gonna cry?
Betty. Holly.
Oh. Oh. Oh shit, what the hell? Has that aura happened before? The yellow aura? Like, it's not a red one. She's not dangerous. What does the yellow mean? What does the yellow mean? That's interesting. Shit, if I saw a dead loved one come back like that, I'd pass out too. Oh shit. Graphic design is my passion. Oh.
Anything that was happening in Riverdale was also happening here in Rivervale, but it was darker. It was even more twisted and messed up. People were dying. The
His voice is like different. It's so weird.
Split.
Kind of like how your voice can be different depending on your personality, really.
Keep writing in order to keep Rivervale going.
Going. Riverdale Jughead?
But they were all just recycled stories from Rivervale. And anyhow, the portal's closed.
Copywriter.
The portal's closed because someone named Percival Pickens killed me.
Things are getting crazier, more supernatural.
What if Rivervale is now bleeding into and wreaking havoc in Riverdale? Be that as it may, if someone sees you interacting with your
He sounds so
counterparts,
much like
it
Dylan.
could precipitate another crisis.
I'm assuming that Nana and Cheryl live at Thornhill still.
So, Nana, Blossom, her consciousness went into Cheryl's body.
We will do our best to avoid ourselves.
You guys have been in this situation before, so you gotta help them.
I was among those early settlers.
Oh well.
How is that possible?
Okay, so you're
Patience,
not
Alice.
of this universe
All will be
then.
revealed in time. Making the journey with me were the ancestors of many who still
Oh my
reside here
god.
today.
I can't with
Asher
the CGI.
Andrews, Blessing Cooper.
Blessing.
But my activities involving a girl from our settlement were interrupted by the untimely arrival of Asher Andrews,
Asha.
left in the woods to die a slow, agonizing death from starvation and exposure.
Damn. That's bad.
I had succeeded in getting his attention.
I feel like Alice might be breaking
never
out a
forget
little
that
bit.
night.
She never used to bat an eyelash at this shit he would say.
He offered my freedom at the price of my soul.
Feeling better?
Passes out again.
Oh my god.
I feel like there's no way they're gonna actually stay, first of all. It's probably gonna be a thing where it's like everything Percival did is gonna be undone. Or everything that happened because of him is gonna be undone. But to be able to hug your sister again and have it actually be her, I can't put a price on that. It's probably gonna make it, honestly, so it like makes it hard for them to decide to undo it all, because undoing it all would make her go away.
And I don't need you to explain or apologize for anything. You never did anything to hurt me. I'm the reason that you died.
No.
There's nothing to forgive you for, but I forgive you.
No, but you don't understand. They're telling me that I'm the harlot of Babylon, Polly, and that I won't be able to get into heaven.
Who? Who told you that?
Dramatic ass.
There's too much darkness churning inside me, Polly.
Just be still.
The fact
Be a vessel
that this
and let
even
grace
matters to her.
wash over you.
Did she say Christ or grace? The fact that she's even this torn up about this just proves to me that she is good. I see. Tell me I didn't call this. Not that this is the reason she's back in Riverdale, but tell me I did not call that Reggie's life was going to be in needing of saving, and she was going to have to be the one to save him. That's why she's got to be there. I'd be calling the goddamn FBI. Drake, where you at? Oh, it's fake. Oh, shit.
Let us out of the boat or your boy here dies.
Shit.
Look at the bright side, son. With this execution, Percival is going to make you more famous than you ever would have gotten on your own.
Jesus. See, how do you get through to someone and give them a tether when they're just like, get fucked?
What happened to her?
When Nana's
Oh, shit.
consciousness was transferred into Abigail's body, her old ailments transferred as well. So while her body's young, her brain succumbed to Nana's dementia.
What the fuck? Damn. What the fuck? Poor Cheryl.
The tea's brewing, but in the meantime, would you mind signing these for me?
It's gonna say something about Percival.
Super teens?
I'm a huge fan.
Do these characters look familiar to you?
Yeah, and it looks like their powers correspond to ours back home.
That can't be a coincidence.
Why is she saying it out loud?
Are you happy to be back?
I am.
It's weird hearing him
I'm
talk.
so glad that I don't have to fight in that war.
What war?
Percival's long-dead relation, Journal Augustus Pickens, is going around the sweet hereafter drafting dead, strapping souls like my dear brother to fight a war against the living here in Riverdale.
So then there's still time
To do what?
to build a bomb, so we can blow up the train tracks and stop Percival.
Oh, that's what was from the promo. I read way too much into the promo when he threw the bomb. I thought he was like recreating the bomb going off.
We need to get them out first and then blow up the tracks.
I just don't think that's going to be possible, Archie.
Bring in the FBI. Damn. They'll outnumber them. The one sheriff.
I killed our family cat with a rock, Polly.
You were 8. Caramel was suffering. Dad was
Right.
influencing you.
And it's not like she just was like, hey, this might be fun to kill the cat.
I betrayed Jughead. I betrayed Veronica. I broke apart our friend group right before graduation.
Forgive yourself for falling out of love with Jughead.
Oof.
That happens. And it doesn't make you a bad person either. So,
Yeah, I mean,
what else?
cheating is never okay, and that's one thing that I struggle with Barchi is like how it started, because that sucks. You know, you never want the story to be starting off with that. But these kids go through a lot, and the fact of the matter is that they were kids. They were in high school, just getting out of high school and just starting high school. Like, there's no excuse for it. However, you do need to remember that these kids are under 18 and their brains aren't developed the way that a full adult is, how they are now, you know? They don't make good choices, and that's just science. It's biology. It's how it is. And I don't hold that against them. Now, if it were to happen, when they were older, that would upset me more than it would having then. Of course, still not okay, but that's not something that you need to hold yourself against and think you're not going to go into heaven because of it. She's still going to be in heaven, you know? And she doesn't need to blame herself for falling out of love. Should she have done it the way that she did? No, she shouldn't have. But at the same time, shit happens, man. This is life and shit happens.
I am marked, Polly. I have been marked since birth.
The MAOA gene.
Not sick.
I wondered if we'd circle back to that.
You're the evil. You're the threat.
You're a cold, fake, duplicitous bitch. You're one of us, an American psycho.
First of all, Alice saying those things and saying things that she definitely didn't mean doesn't prove it. Jughead saying those things when he was hurt and drunk after what had happened doesn't prove anything, because he doesn't mean that. And a fucking serial killer that was obsessed with you saying anything to make you have Stockholm Syndrome doesn't prove that.
I mean, besides, what would I even say? Hey, me, why do all my friends have the same superpowers as the people you write in your comic books? What are you, a wizard?
But we just need to wait for Rivervale Tabitha, to take out the trash so that I can put her in a time loop.
Okay.
Okay, you head to our apartment.
Okay.
Their apartment.
You see, I managed to procure from him my immortality, as well as my freedom.
Oh.
Wow. Very clever.
I left Sweetwater Village and spent the next 400 years going from town to town, acquiring forbidden knowledge. Knowledge that I would use to conquer or destroy the town of Rivervale when I returned.
Wait, did you say Rivervale?
And then I noticed the town sign, whereas before it had said Rivervale, plain as day. Now I was being welcomed to Riverdale. And so I found myself in a different universe.
Did he actually
this one,
exist
where
in Rivervale, though?
Rivervale was called Riverdale.
I'm with you so far.
And then Jughead wrote about it later on.
I had magic and immortality
That's
no one else
no
did.
fun.
I also realized that the descendants of my enemies were still living here. The descendants of my enemies began developing gifts, abilities, powers. You know, water finds its level, Alice. Perhaps the universe wanted, well, if not a fair fight, at least a more equal one. Doesn't matter, though. I've had my powers for centuries. They've had theirs for weeks and months. Plus, with Bailey's comet arriving, I shall be at my most potent.
Interesting. What is she doing?
The MAOA gene isn't there anymore. Your original sin is gone. Washed clean.
Hey.
Polly, all you did was wash my feet.
Riverdale got jokes. But I'm gonna get the answer to this in 2 seconds, I bet. But does she mean, like, washed away as in, like, biblically? Like, washing it out and washing away sin, you know? So, like, technically, if you believe all that, you have to believe that this is how you get rid of it, type of thing? Or did she actually wash away?
As someone did for me before I walked into the sweet hereafter. Now you can enter it too.
Aww. Honestly, she could be making that shit up, and what's Betty gonna do, not believe her? Oh my god.
Hey, can you help me, please? Hello?
Hey. Oh my god. So, given everything, we believe that your comics are directly or indirectly influencing actual events. I believe in the multiverse. I've believed in multiverses since before it was cool.
Can we ask where you got your inspiration for your comics?
Extensions of their particular
His, like, little
personalities.
pin
What
things
about
are
your
from
villain?
the Jughead beanie.
These are some
He's gonna be able to
rough
just
pages from my latest
tell them?
issue. I call it Death of the Super Teens.
Oh, it's the material of the hat, too.
Yeah, in the end, after this epic battle, Percy kills
Oh
them all.
shit.
Why?
Rewrite that shit, bitch. Oh, she's like almost gonna cry.
But I agreed to only write stories of a certain type. Grim ones. Ones that would ultimately darken the world.
Jughead, my friend in the Sweet Hereafter warned me about someone named...
That's
Cypher.
where that all
Where
comes
is
full
Cypher
circle.
now? He's playing in a chess tournament tonight. It's being called the ultimate battle of good and evil.
That's where that comes full circle. I wondered. Aww. Theo, Aura. Aww. Oh my god. That's so cute that they like wrapped up that whole thing. So for everyone who's just like acting like this is still going on, she's finally closed the chapter of Dark Betty. Throw that wig away, beach.
Events from Rivervale are spilling into Riverdale. What's symbolic and fictional here is becoming literal and real back home. Do you know someone named Percival Pickens? And if so, are you in cahoots with him?
Hey, maybe they're gonna be enemies and they can use him.
Percival was one of Rivervale's founding fathers.
Well, I lost track of him a while back. He was wandering the country becoming a great sorcerer, which always backfires, by the way. But he is the first to hide in another dimension.
Bring the devil there to fight your battles. That's what I say.
We already stymied his attempt to destroy Pops. We moved it so that the
'cause
final battle
that's-
can still happen.
It's not the diner that's important to Percival.
Because the diner
It's the
situation.
land.
Why is that?
That's what I was
It's where he
thinking.
was
I thought
left
that
to
was
die
obvious.
by those early settlers centuries ago is where I came upon him when we made our deal.
But how is moving the diner the same thing as winning the war?
Unlike Bailey's comment, that's also adding to his power.
Move
Please.
it back.
Now, don't let me keep you any longer.
I hope he goes to help them, honestly.
I want a land controlled by the dark arts, free from the laws that stifle the rest of this country. The sovereign state of Percival. That's what I want Riverdale to
I
be.
hope people start
a wild, untamed
getting
land
uncomfy
where
with
I
the stuff he
control it
says.
all, every last bit, even the dead. Speaking of which, we have an execution to get to.
She's seen the light.
Were you near the explosion when it happened?
Yeah, actually, I'm not as close as Betty and Archie.
Did they say anything?
Betty said that she received a phone call, like a warning to get out of the bedroom.
Hello?
Get out of that house, Betty.
I knew it. Oh, I knew you called her. You called your ex-girlfriend. That's why there are fissures, rifts, seepage between universes.
That's why we have supernatural powers.
And it's why Percival crossed over from Rivervale.
You son of a bitch.
God, you are so weak, Jughead. And even now,
Jesus
even
Christ.
still, you love Betty.
Ethel, they're still my best friends, even if they're in another universe. We're just gonna go.
You go. You go.
That was
Chilling. But we
Why
know a
Ethel
lot
was
more
so
than we did before we
abusive?
went there.
Damn.
We should update everyone else.
What's going on here? What happened? What did we
Oh,
miss?
I don't know.
Kevin, Reggie, and Mr. Mantle are being held hostage at the Babylonium.
Oh, he's gonna make a portal. Let's go, bitches.
Jughead, what the hell? Heard you guys were in trouble. Came to save you. Come on, let's go.
Damn. He's just making portals and shit. He better know how to close them, too.
We're good to blow the train tracks.
Blow that bitch up. Boom.
Someone blew up the train tracks.
Saved by Donnie Darko. Thanks, bro.
Yeah, of course.
The prisoners are free. The tracks for the ghost train are decimated. I mean, today was an excellent day.
Oh, shit.
Those are the guillotines I saw at the Babylonium. Wait, but who are...
That's my mom.
And Uncle Frank. And my dad.
Well, nice knowing them.
Alice Cooper, Thomas Keller, and Frank Andrews were executed for their treasonous crimes against the township of Riverdale.
No. He's
I don't believe that.
lying. It's a trick.
Show us the heads.
The war had, in fact, already started, and Percival had drawn first blood.
Oh my god. Sabrina, bitch, we need you again. So, okay. That makes me think even stronger now that everything that he did is going to be undone. That's what I think. So, it's going to go back to kind of how things were in terms of like the lives that have been dead and brought back and stuff. But there we go. That was season 6, episode 20 of Riverdale. This was wild. This was, okay, so a lot happened in this. So from what I think and what I'm understanding is that Percival was to be executed back in the day and was saved by a deal with the devil. And he ended up being able to be immortal. And when he was coming back to Rivervale, he was then gone to Riverdale because that was when the explosion happened and it became Riverdale. So he had ancestors from them in that place anyway, so he kept going there to take that place over, burn it to the ground to get revenge. And because of that opening, that was what happened. I'm not really sure, because I know Jughead, comic book writer Jughead, had written these stories, and that the Super Friends is like big evil is essentially Percival. And I don't know if the name thing, I'm not really sure the correlation between the two, but we do know that I think Lucifer, Lucifer person was just said to make all the comics like super, super dark and whatnot. So I'm not sure. I don't really think I understood fully the connection between that and Percival, or if that's just kind of how Percival was turned into in this universe. Yeah, so that I'm not entirely sure of, but essentially Jughead has been writing this, and the ending he wrote for it was that all of the friends die. And he had to because of the deal that he made. And it kind of seemed like to me, though, that the Lucifer Cypher guy was against Percival because he kind of found a loophole and he doesn't like that. So maybe he's actually going to end up working on their side. Jughead can transfer through portals now, which they're like coming to find out that his powers are more than just reading minds. It's about like opening a door to that whatever, you know? So he was able to save Kevin, I almost said Fangs, Kevin, Reggie, and Reggie's dad by making a portal, got them out of there. Of course, Percival didn't take nice to this and didn't enjoy the train tracks getting exploded, so he then executed Alice, Frank, and Sheriff Keller. Bad. So that honestly just cements it. I don't think that they would kill every single parental figure in an episode and have it be done with. I think what's going to happen is that all of the deaths and whatnot will be overturned because of Percival's demise. I don't know. That's just what I think. I think that once he is defeated, it's going to be undone. I don't think everything from the bomb is going to be undone, but I think some parts are. But yeah, so the stuff with Ethel and Jughead was like really sad. She was like abusive to him and upset with him for saving Betty's life. Betty and Archie's life. I loved the whole thing with Polly and her trying to help Betty realize that she's not evil and like wash her clean of that sin. And the fact that like it actually worked because that was what was done to her so that she could pass on was so good. I really liked that, and I liked how it was like so symbolic in that Polly was the one who was going to do it. I don't think that Jason and Polly are going to stay. Unfortunately, I think what's gone is going to be gone in terms of pre-Percival. But I am happy that Betty is not going to have to second guess herself ever again. I also am wondering, I guess, more with Percival and the Alice thing. Alice seemed like she was really like kind of coming to in terms of what was going on. And it's interesting to me that he had her executed, or allegedly executed, when like they were kind of closer a little bit. I guess he was with the other two as well. But this makes me wonder if Alice had some sort of come to Jesus moment where she figured out that he was a murderer and full of shit. Loved seeing Tabitha and Jughead. My brain's not working tonight. I'm so tired. Tabitha and Jughead working together on this one. I feel like they're a really good team, and I really like watching the stuff that they do together, and especially them interacting with the other Jughead and Tabitha, and then the stuff with her putting the other Tabitha in a time jump was like fucking crazy, or a time warp, I guess. I feel like this is all gonna like work itself out in a way. I feel like maybe Cypher is gonna be Lucifer, whatever, is going to tell Rivervale Jughead to write an ending where they win so that Percival will be defeated. That's how I feel like the Cypher dude is going to make a change. I think that's how he's going to help them out, is that he's going to tell them to do a certain thing, and that's going to be like his deal or whatever. I don't know. But yeah, shit is getting wild. I can't believe there's gonna be 2 more episodes. It seems like this was like an episode that led up to the finale. So I don't know. This was wild though. It was nice to get an episode that had just like a majority of Tabitha and Jughead, because I feel like we've been like lacking some stuff with them. So I'm glad that we finally got it and that we're finally like feeling their love again between each other. I just wish that they would let them have more romantic moments like they give the other couples, because I feel like they just don't. And I wish they would, because I really like them together. But they have so much more info now. Is Sabrina going to be in another episode this season? Because I feel like now would be a good time to bring her back. Hello. But yeah, really liked the storyline, the whole multi-universe thing. It's hard to follow at times, but then they actually do a pretty good job at explaining it, I think. I think that that's something that you'd think that they'd suck at, because they just always do confusing things, but they've actually done pretty well at it. And the multiple Jughead thing was cool, and the fact that it didn't even affect anything, because pretty much every single Jughead knew of these things. I mean, the Jughead, I guess, that wrote the comics, it's more so like, I've always believed in it, but still it worked out that way, and he's not affecting the future for them. But yeah, I'm excited to see where we go from here and to see what leads up to the final battle. I don't know. I don't know what to expect. I'm really looking forward to it. I think that's pretty much it. I'll see you guys in episode 21. Thanks for watching.